afternoon, I'm Holly Hyde from Channel 5 National News and I'm currently reporting from Islamabad, Pakistan. I'm reporting outside Hotel Saturn Horizon, the #1 hotel on everyone's list. The exotic food and the first-rate rooms cost a person just 25,000 rupees per night. We are here today to go inside and get a tour of this lovely hotel from the manager. Hello, I'm Holly Hyde from Channel 5 National News. You must be Miss Khan, the manager.
Yes, I am. Would you like a tour of the hotel?
That would be lovely. Oh, what a fascinating sword.
Oh yes, it was strongly affected Ali's Khan's sword.
He was the founder of this hotel, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Oh, it's
Oh,
lovely.
don't please don't touch it.
What do you know about the history of the hotel?
My family has been involved with this hotel for the last century or so, or maybe more than that.
Well, I know that my dad's dad owned this hotel.
The history, I think it's about 100 years old, mashallah.
The history of the hotel is that this was a mental hospital.
And this was built by a great man called Chaudhry Fateh Ali Khan of Muradiya Sharif in the district of Gujarat.
Not much about the history, but I know the history about 5 hours ago.
Do you know any celebrities who stayed here?
Well, Princess Diana.
Shahrukh Khan, yeah.
Like Angelina Jolie, Muhammad Ali Clay, other people of similar nature have stayed here, Shahrukh Khan.
What is Shaur?
Like Chef Tomato and Chef Chocolata and Chef Biscuit Head.
Ji, mashallah, Shahrukh Khan was born here, or he was the biggest celebrity that ever came here.
यहाँ पे आर्नल्ड श्वार्ज़नेगर का पेट बकरा stayed here.
The latest was Aishwarya Rai. She and her future husband spent a few nights with us. They were very happy, very happy.
Did you know that Shahrukh Khan was born in this hotel?
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought Begum Nawaz Sharif was born here.
मैंने सुना हुआ है. I mean, I wasn't there when it happened, but I had heard about it. कि Shahrukh Khan was, but I told you about Shahrukh Khan's Bakra. He was also born here.
So I believe a lady turned up there in great pains and she wanted a room. I don't know what was the reason, but they gave her a room and looked after her, and then we discovered that the local Dai delivered a baby boy who apparently became a great actor later on.
Mashallah, when I came to this hotel to work and I heard about Shahrukh Khan being born here, and so I thought what better place but this to make his fan club.
I mean, a lot of people are born in this hotel. Shahrukh Khan bhi paida hua tha. I know some other babies, but only one Bakra was born here.
Is this hotel haunted? Are there any strange happenings?
Oh, all the time. I think this hotel is famous for strange happenings.
Well, there's a huge graveyard, a poisonous tree, some missing people, but I think it's fine.
Unfortunately, the sad part is that this was built on a graveyard.
Yes, I've heard that actually Shahrukh Khan's ancestors have haunted this place.
Because there are all sorts of old men and women who have kind of died maybe 50 or 100 years ago. They keep on haunting the corridors of power.
Sometimes ghosts are under the bed.
And they are looking for their mates and friends.
It was a fateful day, I remember. I came here and I stayed in this very strange kind of room. क्योंकि जब मैं उस कमरे में रात में सोया, so instead of paintings and pictures of people, there were paintings and pictures of bakras.
And sometimes the people who sleep in that room can hear the music at night.
It was terrible because all that day I had to hide from people because जहाँ मैं जाता था, so people wouldn't, especially they had this really crazy chef. I don't know, he was Pierre Khan, I don't know, some kind of French Pathan mixed name he had.
And sometimes your bed starts to walk.
It's built over a graveyard and it's got weird rooms where people, go mental.
That chef kept running after me with his knife and all. And but I समझ नहीं कि हो क्या रहा है, why people running after me. Then I saw it in a shisha में, मैंने देखा, I found out कि I'm looking at a bakra.
Unfortunately, it does frighten some people, but some people enjoy it very much.
And then I turned back into myself in the evening. And later I found out it's actually a 100-year-old curse.
And sometimes people, their noises come in.
It was a curse of that room, that whoever sleeps in that room, every year for the rest of their life, on Badi Eid, Bakra Eid, they would turn into a Bakra. I mean, last year my father almost slaughtered me. He mistook me for the Bakra jo bazaar se khareed ke laaye the.
But it's good. That's why I keep coming back.
Have you heard about the missing people who still wander these corridors?
Yeah, unfortunately, in this part of the world, missing people is a very common phenomenon.
It's got people wandering all over it and mental patients lost in the maze.
The ghost from under the bed just came and grabbed them and took them under the floor.
Uske andar I found a few strange looking people, and I don't know what their problem was. Maybe they were also Bakras or something, but they were hiding with me.
So there are lots of people begging the government and us to find their kids and kin. Some of those can be found with great difficulty, but some are lost. Unfortunately, that is true. We have not been able to find most of people.
This is the place to bring your enemies to, you know. Get them missing here.
She missing people, but she really good. She tell me she goes, but I said, oh, you friend. What do you know about the earthquake and the stolen painting?
The earthquake was shattering blow to this area. Unfortunately, lots of people lost their property and their lives.
There was an earthquake 2,000 years ago.
We also lost a lot of great assets of this hotel. One of those was Mona Lisa painting.
You had to remind me of the painting. I love that painting.
Well, when the earthquake happened, I was here. I was hiding in the dungeons at that time. That Eid was a very bad Eid because us Eid mein, in all of Pakistan there was a shortage of Bakras.
I run from earthquake.
There were lots of people running around and the painting was hanging from the ceiling and a person just grabbed it and took it away.
Yes, it's a very sad story. I actually held the Mona Lisa in my hands when the earthquake struck.
Miss Plum today has brought me to where the original Mona Lisa used to hang, but unfortunately, during the Pakistan earthquake of 2005, it got stolen.
Well, a lot of things went missing in the earthquake, and who knows, that painting might have fallen through a crevice and might be buried in the ground somewhere. Maybe it was not stolen.
Miss Plum is going to demonstrate what the Mona Lisa used to look like when she was hanging there.
And then the picture just fell into the crevice.
When the earthquake came, I was actually नीचे hotel के dungeons में था.
And that's when I saw the Bakra. Yes, the Bakra.
So there was a lot of shaking and rattling, and I was very scared. I don't know, because if I went out, I would be instantly, and if I stayed down, I could have.
It started to eat the picture, and within minutes, the picture was lost forever.
Have you visited the garden and the original sin tree?
There is a garden, there are trees. I've heard of it but never visited it.
I know nothing about it.
I love gardens, and though it looks a bit of put on, but it's okay.
It's a wonderful place, a very historic place, and I saw the apple, half-eaten apple. But in fact, when nobody was looking, मैंने भी उस apple में से थोड़ी सी एक bite ले ली थी.
But I won't recommend anybody going there and eating that fruit because you can have consequences which are rather difficult.
Well, the manager, Miss Plum, today has brought me to the original sin tree of Adam and Eve. As you can see, there's the forbidden fruit up there, which was eaten thousands of years ago by Eve. And it still hangs here after all these thousands of years. Rather fascinating, isn't it? Very nice. Okay, where to next?
I picked some fruit from there and cook it and chop it.
You do know that it is forbidden fruit.
Oh, is it?
This is the gym with the crazy lady singing.
Oh, okay.
Let's go in.
Yeah, I can feel the God. Hello.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, Bottoncha. Morning.
Have you used the gym?
Yes, that's why I'm so smart.
Sometimes, because I have to be able to run fast on each day. So I use it regularly to build up my speed.
Yes, yes. I use it at least for 20 minutes every day.
Oh, that's wonderful. You must be very healthy.
I am.
Unfortunately, I have used gym maybe too often because I personally suffer from a malady that requires physiotherapy.
Whoa! No! I'm perfectly fine like this, aren't I?
Yes, lovely.
And the gym is really, really nice.
Unfortunately, the gym is in a dilapidated condition.
Do you trust this hotel's Chinese Ladybug Daycare Center?
Absolutely, yes. My daughter is with them right now.
Of course, it's safe, isn't it?
Well, we had requested her to promote breastfeeding whenever a baby came, but unfortunately she was not very good at it. So we fired her. So now we have hired a local indigenous lady who is much better at this art.
I can't tell you how thankful I am for the daycare center because
Yes, I think I trust it, but I've not been to it, but the people are really nice.
the first time I was here and I turned into a Bakra and that crazy French Pathan kind of chef was after me, I didn't know where to go. So I then went into the daycare center and there were some stuffed toys. There was like a stuffed elephant, stuffed cat, stuffed dog. So I just like crouched and I sat with them. In fact, that's where I met my friend, this little Australian Bakra, this little my little friend here, and we're now the best of friends. And that's how my life was saved.
You two look very nice together.
Thank you.
Did you know that the Kohinoor is rumored to be in this hotel somewhere? Did you know that?
Yes, mashallah, I've heard that, but I think one of the children from the daycare, maybe just this one, I think somebody swallowed it.
I know nothing about it.
I think one gentleman by the name of Muhammadin was Chilamdin, who he sent to London, and he retrieved Kohinoor because it belongs to us, means this part of the world. So we were able to retrieve that with great difficulty, almost using the tactics of James Bond.
Yes! I have the Kohinoor diamond!
So yes, it's with us.
It's in the lounge of the hotel and it's hanging in this chandelier.
Miss Tom, the manager, has brought me to the place where the Kohinoor possibly hangs, right up there.
And we would not like to divulge where we have kept it.
It is said to be the largest diamond in the world, and as Dr. Hans said, they got this back from the British. It's lovely. Don't touch it! Kohinoor! Hi, mujhe la ke de do. Do you like the food, the French Pathan cuisine?
I love it. Wonderful.
If you want to mix the best of both worlds, I think from the western side you have French cuisine, and from the eastern world you have the Pathan cuisine.
What need of French when we have Desi?
And there's this very famous chef over here who's half French and half Pathan and is quite fat.
Yes, I do. I like all my dishes, especially the Bakra.
I actually love the cuisine. बहुत मजे की है. I'll tell you what I don't like. Are the bakre ke chapli kebab and white wine sauce.
Not as good as the cuisine I produce at home, but it's okay.
What are your favorite dishes?
The chapal kebab of Pathan and the frog leg of French, if you mix the two together, I think it makes an excellent combination.
They make good vegetables.
I make a 7-tiered chocolate cake with chocolate frosting, and that is my worst.
No, I stick to chapal kebab because I am a very indigenous person. I am a very old fashioned, so I stick to that. The frog leg is eaten by educated people, people sophisticated and so on.
Chapal kebab banta hai with blue cheese. I like that.
I like aloo kebab, normal. Chicken kebabs.
Oh, that's easy. Prawn and swimming in wine.
But I do like the escargots kadai. That's pretty.
Do you have any message for the 100th anniversary of the hotel?
Well, no.
I hope I'll be here for the 200th anniversary.
If only it wasn't for that cursed room, the Bakra room, that's my only complaint.
Long live Shahrukh Khan.
I would say keep it up and graveyard Zindabad.
There should be more Bakras.
Oh, let's have a ball. Let's party.
Wonderful service, wonderful rooms. The chef is nuts, but
It shouldn't be haunted.
so I would just like to congratulate the hotel management for running this fine establishment for 100 years and request them to just take the Bakra off their menu.
This hotel is surrounded by maybe about 100 acres of a garden. So that garden contains these historical figures.
Wow, the dashing is it? I'm feeling hungry. Yeah.
And it was Badi Eid. So you could imagine कि मेरे साथ क्या हुआ.
And I've heard there have been others, but I don't really care. I like Shahrukh Khan.
Well, all I can say is you have daycare, you have Bakra room, you have missing people, but you don't have dentist.
Actually, the reason for the Pathan cuisine is again Shahrukh Khan.
Salakyala.
Very great people have stayed here and they continue to stay here.
Celebaratus.
So this year I'm spending my Eid here. So alternate to Bakra, I can just hide in the hotel.
And जो उसके ancestors हैं ना.
Oh, that's lovely.
Don't I look just like her?
It's very common that the Chaudhurys of this area, they occupy land wherever they can.
She's like, it's been carefully sterilized. No human hand must touch it.
Lots of them, I could go on and on and on.